I'm about to tell you something that I think most Americans don't know. There are three branches of government. That's not the thing. The Congress, legislative, executive, president, judicial, Supreme Court, and the federal judges. Out of those three branches, we, the people, only vote for one of them. The other two branches we do not vote for. Can you guess which branch it is that we vote for directly? Well, it's not the Supreme Court because the president picks the Supreme Court and judges, and then the Senate approves them. So it's not the Supreme Court. Guess what? It's not even the president. It's not even the executive branch. We go to the booth to vote for the president, but afterwards, the Electoral College is the one that actually picks the president. That's why the president only needs 272 votes to win. So guess what branch it is? Surprise, surprise. It is the legislative branch. That is the only branch that when we go to the booth and we vote, our vote counts for that person, directly for that person. But it kind of makes sense, right? The legislative branch are called representatives. They represent us directly. The president does not represent us directly. The president is just the enforcer. The Supreme Court doesn't really represent us directly, right? Our representatives represent us directly. So somebody please tell me why on God's green earth do we show up in droves for the presidential election and the president doesn't even represent us directly, and we drop off dramatically when it's time to vote for our Congress people or our representatives every 2 years. 2026 is probably going to be a strong year because a lot of people are talking about it. But what happened in 2022? What happened in 2018? It drops off. I know there's going to be a lot of people in 2026, but will there be a lot of people in 2030? Everybody's talking about 2028 and who's going to be president. What about 2030? When we vote for the only branch of government that we actually vote for, which is the Congress or the legislative branch. Guess what? If we paid more attention to our Congress and our legislative branch, we would not be in the problems that we are in today. Surprise, surprise.